New Tool Day Tuesday, where I share with you unique or useful tools that I myself use that I think you might be interested in. Earlier last week, I reached out to Focemta and I asked them if they would send me this particular tool. It looked like a very useful tool and something we really haven't talked about a lot, and that is a tool to find breakers through the outlets or receptacles. And Focemta reached back out to me and they said, sure, we'll send you one. You can take a look at it and share it with your viewers, and that's what we're going to do today. Inside the box, you're going to find the carrying case, the manual. They're also going to send you some batteries. They're going to send you a screwdriver so you can change those batteries out, because it does require a screwdriver to remove the battery doors. They're going to send you the transmitter and they're going to send you the receiver. The kit itself is actually more than a circuit breaker finder. It's also an outlet tester. It'll tell you if your outlets or receptacles are wired right and appropriately. It's also a GFCI tester. It'll test those as well. But obviously its sweet spot is the ability to be able to find a breaker tied to those receptacles. So let's go ahead and test the tester part of it. We're gonna go ahead and turn the power on, and you're gonna see you're presented with a really nice color LCD display. We're gonna go ahead and plug it into a known working outlet. There's nothing wrong with this outlet. We have a green light that tells us that it is wired correctly. If for some reason it was wired incorrectly, it would absolutely let us know by lighting up the red light. It's also gonna tell us that we have 123 volts at this outlet, which is pretty normal for my area. Now we are plugged into a GFCI circuit, and if we go ahead and press the test button, it should trip it. I heard it click, it did trip it, and now it is telling us that we have a fault. It's blinking green because it's been tripped, and we know that our GFCI circuit is working. It is telling us that the last known voltage is 123 volts, and that is correct. And now you can see the voltage went to 0. This outlet is essentially dead because it's been tripped. Let's go ahead and pull it out, hit the reset, plug it back in, and now we're back in service. So it did trip, therefore it did test the GFCI circuit, so we know that's working properly. But really the part of this tool that I'm sure everybody is interested in is, can it find a circuit breaker that is tied to this particular receptacle? Well, let's find out. I've left the tester in the outlet that it's in. It's still turned on, and that tester is also a transmitter, and this is a receiver. When you first turn the receiver on, it's also got a nice color LCD screen, and you can hear it's beeping, and it's telling us that it needs to learn. Basically, you need to sweep all of the breakers first. After you're done sweeping the breakers, you press the button again, and then it'll sniff out the breaker. What this is doing is it's learning all of your breakers and all of the signals going on in your house, so it doesn't give you a false positive. So let's go ahead and learn. And we're just going to drag it up and down the breakers, just like this. And then we're gonna press the button again, and now it knows all of the noise that's on our breakers. And now we can scan it until it finds it. And it found it. We know that it is this breaker here. And as you can see, the signal meter on the LCD display is almost full, so it's definitely confident that it has found it. So let's go ahead and throw the breaker. We'll take a look at the tester and see if it still has power. And take a look at that. This circuit has no power, so it was able to determine what breaker this receptacle was on. So at the time of this video, this particular tool retails for $49.99. And what are my final thoughts? Well, it works really well. There were really no hiccups in the testing of this tool. It just performed. And I love the fact that this is also a tester. It's a receptacle tester as well. So if you just have this kit in your bag of tricks, well, it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches. I really think this is a great tool, and I will put a link down below in case you're interested. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. At the very least, you might be entertained.